Hi, and how are you doing? This is Dr. Jason Bradley. I'm the founder and chief medical officer at Epic Functional Medicine Center in Iowa City, Iowa. And I just wanted to give a quick shout out and a thank you to James and his program. Hey, before we joined James, we had worked with, I don't even know, dozens of other marketing agencies, from startups to, some of the big and massive names that are out there. And the one thing that I can tell you is that, first of all, we stopped working with them. But it was really for the same reason. Nobody really understood who we were and what we were doing and what we were trying to do. And my wife and I, Rachel, started this practice from scratch. We scaled it up to 7 figures, and we just hit this ceiling. And we just couldn't scale any further. We seemed to not be able to be attracting the right clientele. And actually, our business started retracting. The more agencies that we worked with and the more aggressive that we were with marketing with these agencies, the more our business actually started to shrink, to the point where we got a little scared. And so we scrambled. And ironically, we came across James and his program, gave him a call on the same day that my nurse, who was also concerned about the business, randomly found James on the same day and recommended him to us. We had already hired James by that point. And so I was glad that, I took that as a sign that we were moving in the right direction. So, of course we were scared. We had worked with so many people and honestly dumped, I don't even know how many tens of thousands of dollars, probably well over $100,000 in agency work with literally hardly any return whatsoever. So, we talked with James and he said, listen, man, all you have to do is, follow my program step by step. If you need any help at all, I'll be right here along the way. We've got a good group online and we can certainly help you in any ways that you need and just reach out anytime. So, I've heard that before and, I had set the bar pretty low as far as that goes. But, I thought if James' program even brought in 1 or 2 people, we were going to break even. So I said, you know what, I'm going to give it a shot. And the other thing was I liked the idea, if you will, of learning how to do it myself and being more in control. I really loved that idea. Nobody knows how to market me like me. Nobody knows what I do better than myself. And I felt like I could really start targeting and digging in. But I was scared. I had no experience in this whatsoever other than just interacting with other professional agencies. So we jumped right in, my wife and I. We did all of James's training. We did the light campaigns for a start out. We figured out what the heck a pixel is, a Facebook pixel, and started applying it to some of our ads. And literally all that we did was step by step by step follow along with what James told us to do. If we had any problems, we went to the group. We didn't have a lot of problems at all. It was pretty straightforward. But the few questions that we had, we were able to jump right into the group. Most of the kind of the cloud mentality, the herd in there, answered our questions right away. Or some people said, "Hey, I had the same problem too, and I want to see what the answer is." And James would always, 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 give a comment, give some very specific directions, and he would say the same thing. If that doesn't clear it right up, feel free to schedule for a call. We'll jump on a call and I'll walk you through it. I don't think that we ever had to jump on a call with James, but we did have a little bit of private messaging on a couple of things. I always say that I'm just technologically savvy enough to crash a computer, if you understand what I mean. But nonetheless, I learned how to run these pixels, how to do conversions. I learned just so much about Facebook. So much. This program is amazing. And instantly, I would say within about 24 to 48 hours, 72 hours for sure, we started getting leads and they started trickling in. And at first, the volume, was here, and then it slowly crept up quite a bit. Crept up so much, in fact, that we couldn't keep up with it. And then we started being able to pick our leads apart a little bit. So I went back into Facebook. I changed my demographics. James explained to me how to do that. We kind of upped the ante and started targeting a little bit more. Really trying to hone in on me being an authority, and this is exactly who I want to work with, and almost like we're picking people and saying, I want to work with you, I want to work with you, I want to work with you. And actually, it's more like they're saying, hey, I want to work with you, Dr. Bradley. What do I have to do to work with you? And again, we're becoming more and more selective because we have so many leads coming in that we're able to ask them some key questions. We're able to, what we do a pre-qualification call now, screening folks to make sure that they're a very good fit, that we know that they can help, that we can help them, and we know that they want our help and need our help, and that we can help them get to their goals. So it's like it's a match all the way around. Our clients actually are happier. So our new clients that we brought in the last couple of months are happier. They're getting better quicker. They're following instructions really well. And for a functional medicine doctor, that's awesome. Sometimes when we dig in and we're, changing things in people's lifestyles and, how they're eating and moving and sleeping and hydrating and all those pieces that can be complicated to lay down a foundation. These patients are highly motivated to get better. They're amazing. So, since we've been through the program, we're still honing and honing and honing, but I understand the process now. We're starting to take what we learned on Facebook and moving it over to Google, moving it over to other platforms, and I'm starting to feel very, very, very in control of how busy we are. If we want to be busier, we just turn up the volume, meaning that we could just put more money in our ad spend. If we want to slow things down, we slow down the ad spend. You can push pause on campaigns. It's amazing. It's not even that complicated. In fact, when I stepped back, I said, why were we paying these agencies tens of thousands of dollars to do this? And we got such better responses. So I don't know what they were doing, but it was a waste of money before James. James was the very best investment that I've made ever in marketing. Like I said, I've worked with a lot of folks, and I'm so happy we made that decision. I'm a faith-based person, and I feel like James was a gift from God to us, and I'm so thankful. Listen, if any of you guys have any questions, you can reach out to me directly. I'm happy to share, and chat with you privately anytime that you want. I really encourage you guys to work with James. It's going to be the best investment that you've made in your business and in yourself. Congratulations on even checking this out. You made a good decision. Have a great day.